Hello everyone, my name is Garrett Okamber, and welcome back to Space Engineers. I am sorry about the last episode being a little bit loud in places, and that's because Space Engineers likes to change the volume without my permission, which is fairly annoying to say the least. But, you know, I've decided I'm going to make this as low audio as I can, so hopefully when this is recording, what you're seeing now isn't much. There shouldn't be much sound, if any sound at all. So I am going to land this craft here. And what I was thinking for this episode, rather than building a base off the bat, we are going to build a massive vehicle. I did actually slam into the ground, it looks like, but it didn't do much. Okay, I was worried I was going to damage this. I want to build a craft so large it can carry these ships. What am I doing? Okay, hi. Good thing I have a jetpack. Uh-oh. This isn't supposed to happen. Help. 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 Help me. Help me. Can I get inside this? Can I? Okay. I don't know what just happened there. I fell through the world. I have an idea. I think I know how to get out. This is not good. Development team, this is really not good. Character tools. Elite hand drill. Yes. There is no ground to mine. Oh, yes there is. Oh god. Oh, if I didn't have, if I didn't have my thing on, my what do you call it? Dampeners, I would have flown into the universe. That would have been ridiculous. We're gonna drop that there and disassemble it. Okay, so that was a bug. That's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to get sucked into the world. Let's avoid that for future reference, please. So my original thought before the world tried to eat me was we are gonna create a ship so large it's going to actually oh, we're doing it again. What is that? Why is that happening? What is the deal with this? I don't know, it's that area right over there. It's like super unstable. Okay, so we're gonna create a ship so large it's actually gonna be able to carry both of these ships. And I've never tried carrying ships before, so I'm not sure if I need a merge block or if I can in fact do that. If we need merge blocks, we can just attach it, but I think we should be able to lock the craft in place. So let's get started. And I'll have to say, forgive me if this audio is just too low for you guys. It was too loud when I started editing, so I mean, I don't know what else I can do to really change the audio for this game. It is a very finicky audio. As a matter of fact, what we're gonna do is attempt to find a balance. So we're gonna... Okay, so I can hear it. That's good. But is it too loud? You be the judge. I have no idea. I love this game, and I love it even more now that it's more playable. It's definitely a larger game. Oh, by far. I mean, entire frickin' planets. That's a huge attraction to me. Mostly, I mean, there's not a lot to do in these planets, but the thing is, I grew up in an era where there were not many games. You know, at least not many games that were huge, per se. The largest games I'd ever played were complicated platformers like Castlevania and the like, and those games, you know, you could map them out, and that got a little disappointing. Then we got into the PC era, you know, games like Daggerfall and Duke Nukem and stuff like that. I mean, Duke Nukem wasn't a large game, but the possibilities that you had available to you to be able to craft, you know, with the custom games, you could create your own game experience, and that was awesome. You just made the game a lot larger than it actually was. Why do we have a wheel? No, I want a heavy piece of armor. Thank you. Let's begin to work. Okay, if you'll see what I'm doing here is I'm adding hydrogen thrusters to the side of this ship to give it super maneuverability. This ship is going to run off primarily hydrogen thrusters because they seem to be the strongest thrusters in the game. However, they're a bit of an energy whore. So we need large nuclear reactors. This is going to be a heavy ship, but I'm hoping with the hydrogen thrusters, it's going to be able to move quite fast. That is my goal here, is to get it to move quite fast. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to be most sad. And I would like to keep this symmetrical. If it fails to be symmetrical, whatever, I'll deal with it. I mean, some of the best spacecraft ever are not symmetrical. Look at the Millennium Falcon. Yes, it's not going to be symmetrical at all, but we will... It bugs me because that's the thruster units. You know what we're going to do? We're going to cut out the middle thrusters to make it symmetrical on the sides. So that cuts into there. That does not cut into there, so let's fix it. I mean, Millennium Falcon is not a symmetrical ship at all. It is a mishmash. And it's a nice-looking mishmash, you know? It's a ship that just, it fits. It fits for what it is, and we enjoy it for that. So there's going to be a lot of thrust in the back. And these won't probably actually hold up the entire weight of this ship. They'll, probably do a good job for now, obviously, since there really isn't anything on it, but we're going to need a lot more thrusters. I'm just taking a guesstimate right now, and I'm assuming maybe this will be enough, at least for now. I don't think so. Not entirely certain, but it would be nice. Okay, so we are going to apply this here. We're going to add backlights, obviously. Why the hell not? We're going to color said backlights so that they look nice. Whoops, that wasn't good. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Not thinking clearly. This is clearly backwards, but it doesn't matter. We're not keeping it there. Let's find those lights, and we're going to change them to red, because let's just go with good old red for now. Designate back. I'm gonna get crazier with some of the other lights, though. I would like to have lights that flicker and shit, but not the backlights. I feel the main primary backup lights are good being on, because that way we know, if we're looking behind the ship, we know if we're too close to something that's behind us. Hopefully we won't be maneuvering that crazy like, but if we happen to, it's good to have the option of seeing that bright color shine out against something that otherwise could damage our rear end, and that's not good. Okay, now that that's done there, we will delete said console. Oh yeah, that looks badass. I like that. Oh, this thing is gonna be a beast. So I decided to add a doorway to this interior area here, and above this is gonna be the top hangar, which is not even gonna be covered. It's gonna be an exterior hangar. Or maybe actually, since I've already got the door, I can add the exterior hangar on the back of this. Here we have a control scheme that opens and closes these doors. And that will lead out into space right above this. But I already added these lights here. I'm not sure now where exactly I want to go with this. Let's see. Oh, I have a badass idea. Okay. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I can still do what I want to do, but I gotta just switch it up a little bit. So let's do this. Oh, no. Didn't want to. No need to. 3. Alright. Nope. Wrong button. I'm so used to pressing I in games. It's like, hey, press I. I don't know. Am I gonna patch this thing up? It's clearly not the way. not use solar panels just yet. It'd be nice to have some solar panels for additional energy gain. We don't actually really need them. We don't really need them because we're going to have a lot of nuclear power, but I mean, I'd like to have them anyways as a rule of thumb. So we have this nice little hangar thing. You can step out here and look out. We've got these walkways here, and these are actually going to lead to a higher elevation, you'll see, sort of thing. Okay. 9. We are going to get armored blocks because those are strong, and we don't want the chance that it's going to break down on us. I really don't want it to, you know, break down on us. That would really suck. Because this is going to be the only thing attaching this to the back of the ship, so we need to make this attachment fairly durable. If we hit anything, it's got to be willing to withstand that. I mean, I've been comfortable with this game not having a shield system. It's more realistic. It would be cool if there was the option of a shield system, like in sorry, this is Space Engineers, StarMade. Because that way, you could really, no, we're not going to use that color for that. We're going to use the white, because it stands out and it's easy to land. I would like to, you know, see like a shield system like in Space Engineers. Wow, I just said it again. StarMade. 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 Yes, StarMade. Because, I mean, yeah, it's a little more fantasy, but you've already gotten so far with this game. This game has huge 3D planets, and although StarMade, I love it to death, it doesn't have, you know, this level of 3D, so it's missing out. So we're going to take our bigger ship and land it on here, and it definitely will fit. As for, let's see, we're going to put spotlights in areas, designate the corners. There we go, there. And we'll probably leave those white just because. So this is our external hangar here, and that's going to give us some ability to tow. Like I said, this thing is a beast. It is a beast. We're going to get some decorative bits here, as I like to decorate. You know, fun little facts, when I was younger, all I did was draw ship schematics in my, you know, drawing journals, my books, and not all of them are really good, but I drew a vast number of ships, and this game kind of lets me live those designs. I mean, I had a lot more elaborate ones that this game could never hold a candle to, but at the same time, you know, I'm able to take something that I visualized and at least put it to work. And I haven't really copied any of those designs prior, but I could, you know, if I wanted to. This game allows me to have that creative power at my disposal, but you know, I should look through some of them at some point and just build on that. I haven't, and I really should. You never know what you'll find when you're looking around your room, what kind of memory you're gonna pop into. It's like, hey, I used to build ships in my head, you know? I had a whole journal on these things. That's killing my OCD, so I'm just gonna do that. Oh, there's some people out there right there with me are like, oh my god, what the fuck, man? Okay, we have a blinking spotlight here. I just put that in for nice dramatic effect. We've already got enough lights with these backlights lighting up, but I think this is cool. I like this. It's occasionally flashing, which I think is really neat. Oh, that's so cool. I love complicated rotors and things like that. I'm not very good at it all the time, but when I get it right, you know? Oh, that looks amazing. Okay, so that's just a nice little thing there. It's kind of like, you know, warning, there are ships landing here. And I should add an edge so we don't, like, crash, but at the same time, the edge could be a problem because, you know, we're gonna increase the, we're gonna increase how far out this goes by 2. We're not gonna create an edge. We're just gonna increase on the sides here. So if we land and it's a shallow landing. Oh, that's 3. Oops. Well, easily fixed. This will allow for more decoration, and it will give me a chance to not potentially fuck up should I find the occasion to do so. You know, we don't want to walk off the edge of our platform if we land on it, especially in the middle of space. If you have gravity... No, well, we had it right the first time. Okay, well, I'm an idiot. We've already committed. Let's delete that. Yeah, so, I mean, we'll have a place to land. And, we'll have enough room to land. Okay, a little side note. The ship is not symmetrical, so... to compensate for that, on one of the sides, I'm going to build some sort of fancy array to just, you know, solidify the fact that I don't give a shit. It is literally like one block not symmetrical, and it's killing me right now. I'm trying to figure out where it came from, what happened. At this point in time, I can't figure out for the life of me where this error occurred. But it doesn't matter. I think I'll make that, on this side here. This is the weirder side. Yeah. It happened, and I can't really fix it, so... I have thruster damage turned off, by the way, so this isn't going to hurt my ship in any way, shape, or form. I don't like the thruster damage. I get it. They're trying to make it more realistic, but I think it hurts shipbuilding as it is. Because we didn't have thruster damage originally, and then when you ported over all your ships from, you know, the previous version, they all got destroyed. And there was nothing you could do about it, because they turned on the thruster damage feature, and all old worlds had it on by default. So everyone loaded in their saves, and before they could figure out what was happening, they lost their ships, which is really dumb. I think that was a very foolish maneuver, and they should have never added it into the game. Or at least when they added it, put those ships on default, you know, thruster damage off, which would have been great. Put that there. So we've got a light showing off this nice antenna array. And I can make this look good. You know, all it takes is a little bit of patience and visualization. I can't talk. Visualization. But yeah, we got this. We got this. Okay. And this is actually good for us because, actually, let's raise that a little bit. This is actually really cool because it gives us the chance to make it have more depth when it didn't have more depth. I mean, if it's fully symmetrical, there's stuff that's going to be missing. And what we'll do here is give ourselves... we need sharp angles. There we go. We're going to give ourselves more sharp angles like that. We're also going to open this up. Okay, it was the right way the first time. Didn't realize it. Cool. And interior sharp angles. Not nearly as important, but you know, for the sake of my well-being, this person with OCD, I have to make it make sense in my head. Okay, there we go. Nice little antenna array sticking out of there. I think we're good on that. Let's work on more of the ship. I have built the main hub area here for the ship, and it connects directly to the back, which is over here. What I need to do is actually put in a gyroscope for the ship and a gravity generator. Since it's a very large ship, we need more than one gravity generator, so we're going to put a gravity generator right on top of this thing here. And hopefully what that'll do is, we won't know until we get into space, but that should have the influence to push us down here and over there. If not out there on the pad, we're going to have to put another one in. We're putting another gravity gen right there. That should help. And the gyroscope is going to be in the center here. So this is like the middle of the ship, or at least currently the main control hub. I mean, this is the primary control hub, but this is going to lead into it. And I have an idea for putting like windows up here and shit, and eventually a cabin over here somewhere. So far, so very good. That is working out for us. We're gonna have to put in a staircase somewhere here. And I should probably pick up a staircase now. Figure out where to put that from here. I got an idea. Okay. Well, that's still too damn close. You know, likey. That should be good. That should be good. Might as well connect these anyways. Going to have to. Okay, we will actually move our gravity Jenny. We will put it over here. That should be enough distance to cover that area. I'm hoping. I'm not a mathematician, so I make mistakes quite easily. So we get ourselves these blocks. These are hull blocks here, so we're going to surround them in armor, obviously. I would like to get some heavy armor in the front here. I don't know how much I actually want, so I might leave that center there up to debate. Put that right there. Cover that. And I think this ship will look really cool. So it's like a freighter almost. It's definitely coming out as a freighter. And I think it's doing a great job. Doing a great job coming together. Whether or not it will actually fly, that is a question in itself. I'm hoping it flies. Or otherwise this entire video, or videos, probably gonna be multiple videos, because this is a big project. This is gonna be really silly looking, if not. It's like, hey, I built something, and it's not ready yet. Okay. So let's see.